All right, all right, all right, all right. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Come on in. Come on in. Pull that charger up. Happy Saturday. Come on in. Listen, now is not the time to sleep. It's time to wake on up, y'all. Let's get up. Let's go. Happy Saturday. What? I'll put it right there. Hold on 1 second. Happy Saturday. Good morning. Good morning. Let's wake up. Let's build. Listen, I'm so excited to be here with you guys on this Saturday. Let me tell y'all something. This is not the day to sleep. We are up. I want you all to come in, take a moment and share the broadcast. Get your pen and your paper and let somebody know that note takers are money makers. I want to show you today how to recession-proof your entire life. Real quick, I want to show you today how to recession-proof your entire life. I want to show you how you never should have to worry about having money. You should never have to worry about being in a recession. Right now, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of things taking place with the economy. And if you are not financially prepared, all right? If you are not financially prepared, if you don't have the mentality of where we are going, you're going to get left behind. I'm telling you what I know. If you all saw it this week, the entire digital currency, all the markets literally went down. But I'm going to show you how to recession-proof your life. I'm telling you, I'm never worried. I'm never worried. In fact, the most time, let me share this real quick. Hold on. Millionaires are created in times like this. Y'all, I'm telling you, millionaires are created in times like this. If you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, I want you to grab your pen and your paper. Let me show you today how I was working out, I was resting, and all of a sudden, boom, a shift hit me. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will never have to worry about having money. I want to show you why now is the time to get yourself together financially, mentally, emotionally. You got to prepare for the times ahead. I'm telling you, I'm sold out to God. But in the world, I'm going to also be prepared. My family will never be broke. We'll never know what it feels like to be part of a recession. We will never know what it feels like to see the economies crash and we don't have enough money and we don't have an idea, we don't have a business, we don't have a strategy. That will never be us. Hold on, get your pen and your paper real quick, because I'm excited to talk to many of you guys today about how to literally recession-proof your life. And there are many of you who are on with me right now. You may be new to me. I am Brianna Anderson. I am the solutionary. Listen, I'm your girl. Whenever it's about finances, wealth building, credit, I'm her, all right? And so I'm excited to be here with you guys this morning on this pop-up. It is a money-making Saturday. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. One of the things that I'm understanding is that most of us, many of you who follow me, you're entrepreneurs, you're business owners, so you're looking to become one. And I'm going to tell you guys this. The number one thing that you have to do is break that employee mindset. See, that employee mindset has a limitation on how long you can make money or when you can make money. That employee mindset says today is Saturday. Oh, let me wait until Monday to make money. Let me wait until Monday to make a sale. Let me wait until Monday to start this business. Or let me wait till Monday to implement this strategy. But what I love about being in the world of entrepreneurship and business, and I'm talking about 21st century business, is that we are not stuck in the old way. Let me tell you guys something. One of the hindrances that will keep you from tapping into 21st century wealth is the old way. All right. I got my board with me this morning. You guys know when I clear my board, I'm about to get fired up. It's a new season. And yesterday taught me so much. Yesterday, when we normally see a good increase in our crypto portfolio, we normally see a really good return, but yesterday it was as low as it has been in a long time. And for many of you who are in the Generational Wealth Over Poverty group, you may saw me post the percentages of cryptocurrency from the last 5 to 10 years, all right? Let me tell you guys this. The perfect time when something is really ready to come up is when it goes down, all right? And if you're watching the news, a lot of newscasters and people are telling us to prepare for a global recession, all right? There's a lot of things that's taking place. Of course, you guys know how inflation is. It's so much that's taking place, but I want to show you how to recession-proof your life, all right? So grab your pen and your paper. One of the hindrances to new ways of making money and creating generational wealth is the old way, all right? The old way will keep you locked in a box, all right? The old way will have you looking at things from a totally incorrect perspective, all right? And the old way will even have you to cause your family, listen to this, the old way will even have you to cause your family to go in lack and to be without, because you are operating in the old paradigm of how wealth is built, all right? We're in a new era and we are in a new season. Tell somebody we're in a new era and a new season. And the number one thing that you have to do is you have to come out of the old way of doing things, all right? The average millionaire and billionaire has about 7 streams of income. And I'm not saying that they have 7 streams of income that they're not making money just to say, I do this, I do this, I do this. But they have 7 profitable ways and streams of income, all right? Now, one of the things that I'm seeing is that many of you entrepreneurs and business owners, you are using your own money to fund your business, all right? That's the old way, all right? What we do now is we use OPM, other people's money, all right? Now, today and today only, if you all check out this link, it should be in the bio. Let me make sure it's here. I put in the link in the bio, I gave you guys access to my 3-for-1 deal on not only your personal credit, not only your business credit, but how to get funding, all right? When 2020 hit, when the COVID-19 hit, one of the ways my family was able to stay afloat is that we had access to OPM, all right? OPM is other people's money. 21st Century Way tells us to start building your business. You don't need to use your personal money. You need to financially set your entire family up where everybody has access to money, all right? Let me tell you guys this. Banks will never stop giving money, because how banks make money is from giving people money, all right? Here's the trick. If you get the 3-for-1, in the 3-for-1, there's a secret lenders list, all right? In the secret lenders list, let me flip sides. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm telling you this in a minute. In the secret lenders list is over 100 different banks and lenders, right? Is what's called their data points, all right? Data points is hidden access, hidden information on what the system is set to approve or deny, all right? Listen to this. Many people don't know how to get approved for money. Many people don't know how to get their business financed because they don't know what the banks are set to approve and to deny, all right? So, shout out to somebody who just got it. I just got a bean for the 3-for-1. Let me tell you guys something. In the lenders list alone, I show you how to get over $100,000 of funding in one day, all right? So the data points tells you the credit bureau that bank or that lender pulls from, the required credit score, and the required report history, all right? So let's just say, for those of you who are listening to me, you're brand new, all right? The first thing that you need to do, write this down, is you got to come out of this old way of doing stuff, All right? Maybe I should flip my camera. Let me see. I'll just keep like that. You got to come out of this old way of doing stuff. All right? You got to understand this. Everybody in your family should have an LLC. Everybody in your family should have a LLC. All right? The key is to first create a LLC. All right? Not just an EIN number, not just a business logo. Everybody in your family needs an LLC. All right? Let me tell you guys the strategy that we use when we started our car rental business. All right? The car rental business, we love Navy Federal. The LLC gives us the ability to obtain funding that's not connected to us. All right? But with your LLC, credits and banks do not report business credit to your personal credit. All right? So let's just say for one, I got the data points. All right? I go through the list of the lenders, and based on my information, whichever one I meet their criteria, I circle the banks that I'm good for. Let's say number 2, I create me an LLC. All right? Let me show you guys this strategy. Let's say you need about 150K today. All right? Today. You need to click the link in this description and get the 3 for 1. Because there are some banks and lenders that require your personal credit to be something, a certain score. So I give you how to fix your credit in that book. All right? Number 2, I teach you how to build and establish your business credit profile so that lenders don't see you as risky, but they want to do business with you. All right? And then number 3, I teach you and show you in the lenders list all of the hidden banks and lenders and their data points, what their system is set to approve and deny. All right? Let me tell you how much this is gained. When you know what a system will approve you for and what they're looking for, you know not to keep applying for stuff that you're not ready for yet. All right? The goal is for every LLC to get access to funding. Here's game. All right? Let's say for one, my personal credit is good, but let's just say my personal credit ain't that good. All right? I'm going to go to lenders and banks in the lenders list that don't have a preference of a high credit score. All right? Look at Bank of America. Bank of America in your business name will give you up to 10 auto loans at one time for one LLC. All right? That's Bank of America. Let me tell you guys how powerful this is. I'm going to use us for an example. When we started our car rental business, we ensured that we use OPM, other people's money. All right? What we did was we began to get access to the data points. And we noticed that it was easier for us to go through Navy Federal at the current time than any other banking lender. So what we did was we didn't use the LLCs that we already had. We created another new LLC. This is why I tell you guys that the power of business credit is limitless because it don't report to your personal credit profile. Here's key. Let's say, for instance, you get a $25,000 credit card on your personal credit profile. The system is set to know that you just got $25,000 from the bank down the street. All right? If you try to apply for something else, every other bank and lender is going to see that you just got $25,000 and they're going to tell you no. But this is where business credit come in. When you know the data points and you got an LLC, watch this, and you've created your business credit profile where you have tier 1, 2, and 3 vendors listed with age, there's limitless potential. So I got my LLC. Now I'm going to go and start applying for different things. All right? I'm going to open up tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4, and tab 5 on my computer. Watch this. When I open up 5 different tabs, based on the lender's list, and whichever one my business meet the criteria for, I'm about to do an application for each line of credit with each different lender at the same time. This is a jewel, because if you do it one by one, you're going to notice that you're going to get denied. But if you do this and you open up all of these tabs on your computer at the same time, and you do an application for each bank and each lender in your business name, watch this. You don't press the apply button yet. Let's say you get 20,000 here. You apply for 50,000 here, 15,000 here, 100,000 here. Let's just say you just need 5,000 here. Each one of these are different lenders. This is one LLC. Watch this. So not only I got 150, 60, 70, 75, 80, I got 190,000 that I'm about to apply for at one time. All right. When they run my application, watch this. When they run the application, they don't know that I just went yesterday, and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't know that I just went and got about 100,000 yesterday in another LLC. Watch this. This is the power of having a LLC. Because it don't report to my personal credit, there is no limit to the amount of money you can get. I need y'all to catch this in your spirit. They're talking about a recession. They're talking about things that's about to take place. How are you going to properly position your family? Number one, you need to get your personal credit profile together. I am seeing so many people say, how do I do this with bad credit? Okay, it's a way to do it with bad credit, but you're going to be going through like a thin needle. What you want to do is go ahead and get your personal credit together. It's in the 3-for-1. If you click the link in this bio, I got a 3-for-1. I'll show you, make it so bad. Let me tell you this. Let me just tell this real quick how powerful this is. Okay, so we started our car rental business, right? Boom. One LLC, we did all these different lenders and banks, all right? And at the same time, because we knew the data points, we already knew if we were going to get approved or denied, okay? Let's say all these came back approved. Let's say they came back approved. So all together, that's about $180,000 we just got today, all right? But let's just say with this $180,000, we don't get money to not make money, all right? Let's just say that. We don't teach get money to go into debt. Anytime you are getting business credit or business funding, you want to put it in an income producing activity, all right? So the old way of doing things is never use credit. Never use credit. Don't use your credit cards. Don't get loans. Stay away from that stuff. And that has kept people so behind. The proper way to teach business credit and business funding and any type of credit, the definition of credit is debt. Most entrepreneurs and millionaires, they are not swiping using cash. They are using OPM, other people's money, all right? Your goal is to have access to this right here to start any type of business that you need. I got a call at 8 o'clock this morning for one of my clients who said, okay, the lady sent me over 4 box trucks and told me to choose which one I want. She has a brand new business. Because we properly position her credit, her business credit, we actually did set up her business credit for her. Last week, we turned it over to her. Now this week, she went and applied for funding, and she's about to get a whole box truck to start her business, income producing activities. So let me tell you what the power of business credit can do. For those of you who are sleeping on this, this is one LLC, all right? Let's just say I want to purchase a house, all right? I'm gonna get a fix and flip. Let's just say I'm trying to purchase a fix and flip property. The fix and flip property is $75,000 because it's ran down. That's a $5. It's $75,000 because the properties ran down. I got to put about $25,000 of repairs in the house, all right? But let's just say once I do all the repairs and everything, the house, the after ARV, the after repair value, all right? The ARV is about, for a $75,000 house, it's about $250,000. Let's just use this for an example. So once I buy the house for $75,000 that I don't have, but I go and get an LLC and I go and use the strategy that's in the lender's list that I give you, and I get about $100,000, $50,000, $15,000, $5,000, $20,000, and I get about $180,000 worth of approval. Let me tell you guys this. I now have $180,000 in credit. What do I need to do with it? I don't go to the mall. I don't go to the car lot unless I'm about to put my car and let it be for rent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this money and I'm going to make more money, all right? Most of the cars on the lender's list have 0% APR the first 12 months because the old way would say, well, the interest rates be too much. I'd rather just not do it. That's the old way. We don't care about the interest rate as long as we making money. As long as we make it, this is the key, y'all. We can have nothing to start. You know, this is what I don't understand with people when they come and get certain things. I'm like, so you rather stay broke, right? You rather stay in the same position because you didn't have anything to begin with, or you rather be a risk taker and say, you know what? I'm gonna do what I need to do to start building an income producing activity business. So let's just say I take that $180K. I don't even use all of it. Let's just say I only use about $100,000 of it. $80,000 I'm just sitting with, right? I go and I buy that $75,000 house on an LLC, right? I put about $25,000 of work. I get it sold. Let's say after it sells, I got $250K. I go back and I didn't use all 180. Let's say I only used 100. From this 250, I go back and pay that 100 off. And now I'm back to 180K with access to it again. And I'm walking away with $150,000 when I started with zero. See, when I see a lot of people teach this business credit. I see a lot of people who teach this thing, but they don't understand we ain't talking about just showing off. We gotta put this stuff to work. So what I just did was I used one LLC. I used one LLC to get me to about $180,000 of money I didn't have at first. I took that money, I didn't even use all of it. I used about $100,000 and bought a distressed property. I put about $25,000. If I were y'all, I'll share this because this is what's called the new way. This is what's called the new way. All right, the new way. Let's just scratch out the old way. This is 21st century wealth building right here. Okay, I put $100,000 that I used from my 180 they gave me. I put it back. So now I walk away with $150,000 that I can put in the bank. But then I turn around and I got access again to this $180,000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do this whole process again. Listen, why would I not do it again? Why would I get comfortable? I got $150,000 in cash money in my bank, but I'm not gonna use my money for what? I'm gonna keep cash flowing OPM other people's money. Let me give you another example. Let's just say, for instance, you don't even get 180. Because there are a lot of people say, you know what, I only got approved. Oh, Bria, I only got approved for 10,000. Okay, let's do something with that 10,000. So that one LLC got you about $10,000. Let's see what you can do with 10,000. If I were you, I would begin to pull up different ways that you can make passive income from the 10,000. What can you do? You can partner with somebody who has whatever type of business they have, and they have a low investment rate. So let's say, for instance, this 10,000 here, I know for a fact where I live here in Orlando, besides Turo, a lot of people use rideshare or hire car, right? So hire car is where, and God bless you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. I love you, Mom Michelle, Aunt Tanza. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I see you guys. Listen, most of the people here, they DoorDash a lot. Like I look today, I've spent over $200 this week on Instacart fees. That's unacceptable. But I'm making somebody employed, right? They doing me a favor by I don't have to leave the house. I ain't got to go grocery shopping. And from there, I'm helping them out. So, you know, to God be the glory. But $10,000. It's a company called HireShare, where you can if you're in the DoorDash industry, Uber Eats industry, those people, they need vehicles. They may not have a vehicle, but they need a job. And so that particular website lets you go on there and rent somebody's vehicle for you to deliver food for. So here's the deal. You only got 10,000. That's okay. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna go probably buy you two $5,000 cars, or you're gonna go to the car lot and you're gonna get not no designer vehicle, big vehicle. You're gonna get you like a Nissan Versa, a real small vehicle, right? And you're gonna, let's say you go in and you put about $2,000 down, and your payment is about $125 per month. I'm talking to the person who maybe only got access to $10,000. But with my leaders list, I guarantee you cannot just get $10,000 with my stuff. With my stuff, this right here, something ain't right. All right, with my stuff, you get way more. But let me just say this: for somebody who say I only got $10,000 access right now in business credit or credit period, let me tell you, you don't give up because it's $10,000. You find a way to make more money and make that $10,000 work. All right, you're gonna go get a vehicle, a little small vehicle off the lot. Your bill is about $125 per month. You're gonna put it on a hire car. All right, you're gonna charge them people $50 a day to drive your car. $50 a day. Let's say they be like, man, I need to keep this car all week. $50 a day, 5 days a week. That's $2,500. All right, $50 a day, 5 days a week. That's $2,500 a week that you about to make from a $125 a month car that you probably had $10,000 in business credit that you probably don't put $1,000 down, because a car that's small, you don't really need a huge down payment, right? So now what you're doing is you making $2,500 a week on a car that you paying $125 a month on, and you doing that 4 times a month. That's almost $8,000, $9,000 that you're making from a $125 a month car payment. See, I want to tell you guys something when it comes to this business credit stuff. It's all about understanding that the old way of doing stuff is gone. All right? Let's just say you want to do something else, right? Let's just say you got an LLC and you know what? I don't even know what to do. You can find something to do, y'all. Find something to do. Find something to invest in. All right? If there's studies saying right now that we're about to be in a recession, and then if they're saying that everything I can tell you would never shut down anytime soon, it's the internet. It's the internet. What you need to have access to at every point in your life is OPM. All right? OPM. I got multiple LLCs. My son has LLCs. I got LLCs in my daughter's name. Cedric has LLCs. We will never not have access to money. Let me tell you this analogy. Let's just say, for instance, whatsoever, God forbid, we need some money. All right? Let's say, for instance, there's somebody who want to sell us a $2 million business that's already running, already generating. How am I going to get that $2 million? My LLCs. Because it don't report to your personal credit, let's just say we got about 6 LLCs total. Let's say each LLC gives us access to $200,000, $300,000, $500,000. That's why I see a lot of like families. We don't understand the power of us coming together as a family. Like we can come together. Like if you guys are tuning in from the Generational Wealth Over Poverty Facebook group, we can come together as a family and buy land. We can come together as a family and everybody put their LLCs to work, and we can purchase and start creating and constructing our own properties, our own neighborhoods. We can come together and start restaurants. Like, it's nothing that we can't do with the power of a team. Because when you're doing business in your business name that doesn't report to your personal credit, you have access to money. And so I asked the person this the other day. I said, how much are you willing to invest to have access to unlimited opportunities? I said, how much are you willing to have access? How much are you willing to invest to have access to unlimited opportunities? And guess what her response was? Right now, $199 is a lot. And I said, well, let's do this. Let's calculate not how much it costs to change your situation. Let's calculate how much will it cost you to stay the same. All right? How long have you been struggling is what I ask. See, I ask real life questions. If you've been struggling 5 years, all right, that's 12 months per year you've been struggling. That's over almost 80 months you've been struggling, all right? What is some of the stuff that you do every single week? You get your hair did like me? You get your nails did like me? You eat out like me? I was like, okay, all that stuff add up. Now calculate how much you are spending on yourself before you are in a situation to change your situation, okay? I have multiple streams of income. I will never be without money in my entire life because I always got something to sell. I'm in network marketing. Of course, I'm in the education arena. You know, I have products, I have services. I have entrepreneurs be successful. I have business owners establish their business credit for them. I have books where people don't have enough money to pay. I have self-guided books that walk you through A to Z. Like, nobody connected to me should ever be at a place where they're not making money. We have an online This Wealth Academy where we've made it affordable to be $29 a month, right? But the reason why we are not successful is because we're so stuck in the old way. So for those of you who are taking the time to listen to me today, this is how you recession-proof your life. You always have access to money. You always need to have access to wealth-building strategies. You always need to have access to ideas. Because, see, the world that we live in now is really not about anymore who you know. It's about what you know. Most of your wealth is what you know and what you have access to. And the reason why people are poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly, and the reason why people are poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly, is because we don't have the knowledge of 21st century wealth. I read a post the other day. Somebody said we live in a society where it doesn't take money to make money anymore. And everybody was going against this person. And I really asked God, can I just say one thing? And he didn't let me say nothing because that would have been a whole can of worms. I agreed with the person. We live in a society where it does not take money to make money. You can write a book. You can start a podcast. You can go outside and you can start your own lawn company. The problem is our limited beliefs. We want things to happen overnight, and we don't want to sit down and count the cost. The information I just gave out today, I just gave somebody access to hundreds of thousands of dollars for only $1.99. That 3-for-1 link that you guys are looking at in my bio, if I were you, I would tap that link and buy this 3-for-1 for a family member. If you got somebody struggling in your family right now, if I were you, I would bless about 2 people on my timeline with this 3-for-1, how to fix their personal credit, how to establish their business credit, and a whole list of 100+ lenders, data points. I will help somebody today become successful Because I'm understanding this, y'all. I'm being honest with you. I'm understanding this. We have to understand that it's on us to get us where we need us to be. This stuff is not being taught in schools. If you notice, they just implemented financial literacy as a requirement in high school in the state of Florida. That's not a requirement nowhere else. And you want to know why they did that? Because in the state of Florida now, it has been considered the highest living place. Like, it costs a lot of money to live in Florida. That's why they implemented. But if you go to inner city places, inner city communities, they're not going to show them this, because being poor is an economy for people. Being poor is another rich man's economy. They thrive on poor. Being poor is the whole industry for the banks. That's why during the pandemic, they were able to tell people, oh, keep swiping your card. We're going to increase your limit. Keep swiping it. Go into overdraft. Keep doing it. Boom. And as soon as 2021 came, they hit them with all those massive charges. Took all the money out the accounts. Why? Because being poor is the industry. And so I'm going to tell you guys this right now. This is a time in the season where what I'm saying right now is you can't put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Working hard for money is outdated. It's an old way. There is a new way to do things, but what we have to do is just learn the information, all right? So I just gave you guys a strategy on how to recession-proof your life. Only if you're not even in business, get you some LLCs. If you don't even have an idea yet what you want to do, just get it done. Just take time today to get on your Secretary of State and get you an LLC created, because as the age is building up, it also shows banks and lenders that you've been in business for a long time, even if you never made $1. See, what I love about business credit is you can never have made $1 and still get access to this money. But you want to put it in a place where you're making more money. Think about this, y'all. If we have everybody in our churches with access to money, then we'll never have to spend so much time helping people pray to find the right jobs, helping them pray that their financial situation change. What we have to start doing is teaching them the new way to make money. The old way is outdated, and that's what's keeping people behind, because it's steadily moving them out of the way. But 21st century wealth gives you greater access to new ways, but all it takes sometimes is learning. We have to unlearn to relearn everything that we've been taught about money. All right, y'all, I gotta go. But let me tell you guys something. Find something to sell, all right? If you're on social media all day and you're not selling nothing, that's a problem, all right? Number 2, find something that you're absolutely good at and put a price on it, all right? Number 3, always be in a position where you're never just depending upon one stream of income. It is so important, y'all. One stream of income is close to no streams of income. Whatever can happen today, you can get a text from your job that says we no longer need you. Next month, your mortgage is still going to be due. Next month, your rent is still going to be due. But when you financially educate yourself and your children, make it so bad. Let me tell you guys this. Every month, my children has to read a book. Especially my son, because he's a teenager, right? Especially my son. If you are a parent, the greatest thing besides the Bible that you need to teach your children is financial literacy. This was one of the greatest books that my son said he has ever read. This was Danny Dollar, Millionaire Extraordinaire, the lemonade escapade that made him $1 million, this little boy, from selling lemonade. This was the greatest book that changed his financial perspective. Then I got him Rich Dad, Poor Dad for kids. Then I got him 10X for kids. Then, of course, we have our own educational things that we give him for children. Not only that, but we literally educated our own selves as parents, and we even got us some self-help things that literally was started teaching us, like what you need to teach your children, how to teach your children financial literacy. Like, these are things, guys, that we need to be in Anderson Wealth Academy. If you're not in Anderson Wealth Academy, I need you to inbox me right now, because the curriculum that we have in the real estate industry, in the business and entrepreneurship industry, in the trucking industry, in the healthcare industry, in the e-com industry, but right now, we're in the industry of the mindset. This first module, what we're doing right now is we're changing how we see wealth. Because the issue is we've been taught wealth in the wrong perspective. We've been taught that it's for the rich white man and it cannot be for us. And how we were taught wealth was wrong, but it was a strategy to teach us wrong. It was a strategy. Like I'm going to spend today applying for jobs to be a financial literacy educator at schools. God put it on my heart. Why? Because, see, giving teachers a curriculum to teach children and the teachers are poor, we're going to still produce poor children. And I'm going to say it again. 95% of the teachers that are teaching our children, they're not even in a place financially where they're happy. So how can we just hand them a curriculum to teach and it hasn't even been proven by them? We need real life people who live this thing on a continually everyday basis teaching our children. That's like being a hypocrite. And so we got to understand, y'all, that it is up to us. So we got to educate ourselves, right? We got to educate our family members, and we got to get to work, y'all. Listen, we got to get to work. I love y'all so much. Make sure you go back and catch the replay. I need you all to click the link in this bio. I'm going to do it. I'm going to personally send this out for free to 2 people that I know. I'm going to choose 2 people on my Facebook page. But if I were you, I would buy 2 of these, 2 packages. It's a 3-for-1. Each is $1.99. All right, I got it for discount. Each one I sell it for $1.99 each. All right, 2 for $6. So that's like $600 of value for only $199 that people are getting. If I were you, I would buy 2 copies and send it off to your friends and your family. Let them know that, hey, I just want to bless you today. Hey, who got bad credit? I want to be a blessing today. Type on your Facebook page, who does not have their business credit established? I want to be a blessing today. And if you're an entrepreneur and business owner and you're looking for a company to literally set up your business credit profile for you, my company now offers that as a package where we literally set up your business credit profile. We get your business credit profile set up in Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. All right. I know a lot of people are talking about this NAV stuff. Do it free on NAV. But you got to remember, NAV only sets up on certain business credit bureaus. I see a lot of people, they get like an 80 score in Dun & Brad, and they at the dealership trying to get a car in their business name. And when they get denied, they're wondering why. Well, here's why. Because they're more than this is more than one business credit bureau. So you need your business credit profile set up with all major business credit bureaus, and you need the right vendors added, tier 1, 2, and 3 vendors. Not only that, but the profile needs to be established. All right, you got to make sure your profile is established for lenders. The banks are changing how they're doing things now. They're not just going by perfect credit scores anymore. They want to see an actual report. All right. We also have trade lines available for your personal credit. If your personal credit needs a boost, we offer Rocket Builder trade lines where we can, if your report meets the criteria, we can add a trade line on your credit, and in 30 to 45 days, boom, you got an increase. All right. So it's all about what your credit profile needs. I want you guys to inbox myself or Cedric Anderson and make sure you have set up some type of consultation with us, because I'm guaranteeing you guys right now, do not finish this year off the same way you came in. Now is the time to properly position yourself and your family to become recession proof. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all next time. Make sure you check us out for Wake Up and Build with the Andersons this Monday at 9 a.m. God bless you guys.